everyone, December is fast approaching and I just wanted to share with you what I'm doing for my December daily this year. So I picked up this notebook at a Miniso, which is like a Japanese dollar store. And not everything is $1 there, but I got this notebook for about $3, and it has these different sections that I really like. And as you can see, I've already gone ahead and done some decorating, but I am gonna tell you all about how I did that. So the book came with these blue dividers, lined pages, blank pages, and then grid pages, which I love for bullet journaling. I went ahead and I covered the front cover, which was black to begin with. I covered it with some pattern paper and then I added some stickers on top. So these flowers that you see over here, smile, creativity equals joy, the butterfly, all of these are stickers. And then I went ahead and I covered the whole front as well as a little bit of the back in some clear sticker paper, sticker sheet. I did that because I use my planner a lot. It goes in my bag every day and I didn't want any of the elements to come off or to have frayed edges. And that really helps. It's almost like a lamination. Did the same thing on the back, but as you can see, I didn't add a lot of embellishments over here. It was just the paper. So that's what I've done till now. And I've made this insert, which I'm going to show you how to make right now. I basically took a piece of card and I folded it in half, and then I took out one of the pages from the book as a guide. And I cut it down to size, and then I used my crocodile to punch holes in. And then I just used a scissor to cut these little slits. I'm going to do a few of these on camera for you as well. And this is going to be like my dashboard at the beginning. I don't really like the inside of the cover, of course, because it's not finished. And so what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to show you how to make these inserts, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing for my inside cover and my dashboard. So what I'm going to be using is, again, some pattern paper. I'm using some of these clear planner embellishments, and if you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or pretty much any arts and crafts store, AC Moore, you will find so much fun stuff in the planner section. And some of it you are bound to find on sale, or you can use your 40% off coupon. And I just think, some of these things are just, fun to have and fun to add in your planners or journals. So I'm using one of those, not a lot. And then obviously we all have some ephemera or stickers, etc. lying around, and I'll be using some of these. And again, from the planner section, these are some quote cards that I'm going to be using on my inside front cover and my dashboard. So to begin with, let's finish off this dashboard first. The paper that I was using is 9 inches by 12 inches, and so when I folded it over, it wasn't quite enough to cover both sides, and so I took another bit of paper, and this one I actually tore the edges because I wanted that look. And then I'm using some double-sided tape. You can use any sort of glue that you want. I actually went ahead and added the double-sided tape off camera so that you wouldn't have to look at me do all of that boring stuff. And now I'm just going to make sure that this is lined up, and there I have this dashboard now. And I want to add a quote to it, and I'm kind of leaning towards this one: life is a game, play it. And then I'm going to be adding this little zebra over here and a kite over there. And that's it. The other side of this dashboard is what I will eventually use to add some sticky notes, page flags, and stuff like that. So my December daily, since it kind of comes in 3 sections, I'm going to be using it as my planner as well as my December daily. The dotted section I'm going to be using as a bullet journal. And in this video series, I'll actually be showing you some of my layouts and stuff that I add in my bullet journal. And then I will also be using the plain sections as kind of like a sketchbook come scrapbook. And then the last section, the line section, will just be notes for meetings, etc., that I can even tear out if I don't want to keep them. And so now the fun thing about this insert is that if you have a spiral bound planner, you can actually add these. And that's one of the things that people usually don't like about spiral bound notebooks or planners, is that they feel like they can't add stuff. So as you can see over here, I'm just pressing this down, and once I'm done, there you go. You can add your own insert to a ring bound planner or notebook, which I find is pretty cool because it allows you to do a lot of personalization. So next up, I obviously want to cover the inside, and over here I've taken another piece of pattern paper and I took a ruler and a black pen and I just wrote out the entire month of December so that I can see it every time I open my notebook, and I can just, you know, circle the important dates so that I have everything covered and I'm hopefully on top of everything that I need to do. I do want to get a jump start on New Year's stuff during December. I want to have a habit tracker where I'm tracking my calories, I'm tracking exercise, I do want to lose a bit of weight, I want to catch up on a few goals so that when I enter the new year, it's already with a little bit of momentum. Instead of trying to build the momentum January onwards, I think the holiday season is a great time to do some of that, because you're already feeling happy and, you know, I don't know, it's just something about the holiday season that makes me very optimistic and happy and believing in miracles and feeling like I can do anything. So I added a bit of washi tape over here. And now once again, I'm going to be adding some ephemera. And like I said, you can do this with any sort of glue or double-sided tape. You can do as little or as much of this as you want. My days are usually quite busy. I'm juggling a lot of stuff right now, and so I do want something very happy and inspirational to look at as soon as I open my planner, so that I do it with a lot of positivity. So now on this side is where I will be creating my actual dashboard. I wanted to add a little bit of washi tape, the same kind that I used over here in the front. I wanted to give this a bit of an edging. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the fun thing about washi tape is you can reposition it, make sure you have it exactly like you want. And as you can see, I mean, some of this ephemera I'm going to have to glue down. The double-sided tape won't work, but I will do that in the end. And I'm just taking this washi tape off from the edges. I really like how my dashboard's looking right now. I might add a couple more things. I don't know, I might not. I don't want to make it super busy. But one thing that I do want to do, and that I'm going to show you right now, is how you can add one of these plastic inserts the same way as we did the dashboard. So once you've chosen the one you want, and as you can see, all of these look awesome on white or cream. They don't really show up that well on printed scrapbook paper. So the one that I've chosen is this one. It says Inspire, Create, Organize. And again, what I did was I took my sample from over here, which is kind of like a template, and I lined it up and I made sure it was kind of in the center. If you wanted, you could do it at the top or at the bottom or a little offset. I wanted to do it in the center, and I took my crocodile, or you can take a simple hole punch, and then I punched out all the holes. And then I took my scissors and I made all these notches, and I'm going to do a couple of them here in front of you just to show you how easy it is. So try and keep them thin. I hope you can see that on camera, because you don't want this coming out. And so again, it's super easy. You just push the middle in, and yeah, I missed that one. There you are. You have this little plastic coat that is reminding you to inspire, create, and organize. And so, as you can see already, this notebook looks very personalized, and it is coming along, and I actually really like the way that it's turning out. I want to add my dashboard here, and then I'm going to be doing some fun bullet journaling layouts for a habit tracker, like I mentioned earlier, and things that I want to achieve in December. I will do my list project here probably. Then a lot of this I will be using for doodling and sketchbook and 30 days of art, because I do want to get my creativity flowing in December so that I can keep it going in the new year. And then obviously for my daily meetings, etc., I have these pages where I have just normal lines, and then pages that aren't really important I can always tear out, and that actually will give me a little bit of room in the book, so that if I want to do something mixed media in these sketch pages, or I want to, add some more ephemera, it's going to give me some room. So if you can imagine just taking out these pages, you can see that I'll have double the room over here. So I think that this is a fun project. I hope that all of you are getting started on your December dailies and using December as a month to kind of gain momentum for the new year, which is what I want to do. I really want to start the new year on a positive and productive and happy note. I hope that you are all looking forward to the holiday season and starting to watch Hallmark movies. I'm trying to watch one every day, and actually that's another thing that I want to add here to my lists is the Hallmark movies that I watched this year. So I'm going to see you very soon with the next video in this series, and lots of fun new stuff coming up for the holiday season, planner classes and coloring books and lots of creative stuff. So keep watching. Thank you.